bitch. All right, cool. That works. Jesus Christ, this thing's so fucking bright. Let's hope it wasn't, but I guess it too bright. Too bright. Let's see how this works out. Put the funds in the mums. Where are those little dogs? Did he just like run off? Oh no, this one here. Hey, Chazzy. You're the only one over here. Oh, you little chump. You wag his little tail. Why do nobody want some? It's just you over here. Come here. Jesse, come on. You abandoned little bean. Up, up. Up, up. Ah! Oh. Little chunk. Poor little thing been abandoned. You just left with the device of Onk. Oh, little sweet thing. Why all bite your nose? Oh, you tired little thing. Ugh. Ow! Why? Why are you busting my balls? Literally. What the hell? What's wrong? You big old chunk. It's a pretty dog. Well, thank you. Hi. What's up? What's up? What's up? Man, that river really knocked you out, didn't it, Jazzy? I'm kind of in a tough situation. My girlfriend's got no buns, but I gotta save her because she's become a doctor and I need that bread. Then just stay with her. I mean, what? That seems like such a weird, arbitrary thing to like have a hang up on. If you love her for who she is, then just love her for who she is. Job wise, career wise, you know, everything about her, the person. Like, what? Just because she got no buns? Hey, you know what? That bakery might develop later down the line. You never know. Why did it look so familiar but so unfamiliar at the same time? What the hell? I don't know, bro. I guess I just got the look. What do you think of Trump? Do you want to know? Let me tell you this much. I actually can't. TOS. Let's just say that I await the great, beautiful obituary. I await that. Let's just put it that way. Do you be? Do I be farting? You realize that all humans do that, right? What do you think? I just do that for the streams? Because no, I don't. That's just what. I mean, if I gotta like do one, then I will, I guess. But I mean, it's just because hey, I'm a mammal. I'm a human. Gut bacteria exists. Like, yeah, it's gonna happen, bro. Underwear is overrated. No, it's not. I Joe Dirt's brother. Who's the actor's name? Maybe I'll answer the question if you tell me who Joe Dirt's actor is. And no one else can answer, but it has to specifically be Boosted Casper. No one else can answer. I'll wait his answer. I know you're familiar. I've seen you in my feed. Well, yeah, the algorithm's been boosting me up a little bit, so yeah, you probably have. You got 3.5 of that. You got a quarter I could buy, or an ounce? What? A fucking eighth? Okay, I don't know why I literally said everything but A first, but no. What? Go away. No, shoo. Thought I'm gonna no. You know, here I can go channel activity and find out what you were saying. Well, what's up? All you did was say what's up. But what's up? Why is Trump doing this in trading? He invests in some company and gives it. Dude, he's been. Oh man, because he's been. That's his whole fucking shtick. He's been doing that constantly for his fucking rich billionaire buddies, including when it comes to the pedophile, goddamn like mafia syndicate that he's running and shit. It's a whole fucking game. And even like, a lot of MAGA is imploding at this point. Like anyone that's, still an advocate for that shit at this point is either like some old dementia-addled, like old fart like he is, or like, a bot at this rate. Or just a fucking edgelord kid. Because like, Jesus Christ. Like there's too much going on to the point where like, even people that are normally supportive of him are now starting to kind of be like, yeah, kind of fuck this shit. This is bullshit. At this point, it's a little too late for me, in my opinion, considering everything else that's been going on prior to this shit. But I'm like, better late than never, I guess. But still, either way, it's some bullshit. Just across the board, really, regardless. Absolute legend. Well, honestly, I'm not even saying anything that's hot of a take or nothing, but cool, thanks. Hey there. Well, hello. Scottish Weed Viking. Oh, I love that name. Scottish Weed Viking. Nice. I approve. Is this a Christian stream? What do you think all these billionaires eat frozen jerky and stuff? That's pretty weird, right? Frozen jerky? I think that's the least of my concerns of what they're eating, my friend. So Jesus is not inside your body? Well, that cute OnlyFans queer artist Jesus was, inside my body not that long ago last week, but not Jesus. I mean, I don't really want to be involved with a 3,000+ year old like semi-fossilized corpse, my friend. I ain't doing that. Nope. my friend was Trump lover until the files came out. At least he came out sooner than most when it came to that shit. So good on him. I mean, like, I really kind of have like kind of a little bit of a timeline, element when it comes to like my just like I'm done when it comes to these MAGA fucks. Like whether you're religious or not, I don't really care. But like, if you're going to use that for this weird like, broader fucking agenda. Oh, so Bluetooth little thing died. Oh, sad face. But it's like kind of like the ambiance. But like when it's just like when it comes to like a certain level when it comes to this nationalism and like adding to the agenda of like we need to do this for like Israel and stuff when it comes to Zionism and shit, and when it comes to for whatever fucking reason defending Trump on the virtue of like, well, he supports X, Y, or Z, so we have to support him. It's like no, at this point in the game, I'm kind of done. I'm like, nah, I can't really forgive you at this point. You're just like, either you're too fucking stupid, or you're just an unequivocal fucking bastard at that point. Like, because you're like, what? So I love Israel. Okay, so this is actually going to the point I'm just about to say. So you love the idea of genocide constantly going on and bloodshed, happening for under your taxpayer dollars, and our taxpayer dollars, and what ought be our weapons and our equipment and our funding, and our budget be going to us is going to a foreign country that has universal healthcare and we don't, has a lot of various different expansions of rights, supposedly at least, when it comes to like a lot of different people, including queer people as well, where we don't necessarily. It's like, why are we putting so much of our fucking money into this country where we can't even fucking fund it for ourselves? So what the fuck are we doing at that point? Not supporting jewelry, anything Jew. Okay, well that's a fucking dog whistle, my friend. I ain't talking about Jews here, by the way. I'm talking about Israel as a state and Israelis and Zionists. And yes, unfortunately, there was a lot of fucking Jews that are Zionists too. And yeah, they're scum fucks as well, by the way. Anyone who's a Zionist is a scum fuck. I don't care what background they're from. Fuck them. Nice little rebuttal to anything I'm saying there, River. Nice Matt do milk stick. Yeah, just like that fucking makes any sense. Shut up. Get out of here. Israel America seriously, they have playing Zionists for decades. Good opinion. I love your timber cup. Oh, thank you. But yeah, dude, it's been like a planned thing even before the Nazis took over, by the way. Like, I mean, even though it has been kind of interwoven with genuine anti-Semitism, like, but the whole idea of like the protocols of Zion and shit is a real fucking thing. And there were even Zionists and even like Nazis before the war started in the early and mid 30s, and even in the late 30s before they started invading countries like Poland and shit and doing the Anschluss and whatever the fuck during like 38 and annexing Austria. Before they started doing that, they were collaborating with other countries, being like, yeah, we don't want Jews here. Can you let's figure out a plan. There's even some Jews that are actually like, we have this holy nation state that we want to establish, and we want everyone to that's Jew to be there. Oh, what's the Zionists? Oh, that cause? Oh, let's put some money into that. They literally did this shit. And the English did this when it came to helping expedite Jews to go who were fleeing Germany, but also in broader Europe as well. In the British Mandate of Palestine, which is what it really was called, by the way. And that's also where a lot of the first Nakba started, and a lot of these the Lakhmut terrorist organization, a lot of these fucking Zionist terrorist groups in the Levant started from. Was because of shit like that. And it's like, and once Israel was officially established with the first Nakba and all that shit, like this is where first was initially started. Those are where the roots fucking, came from. I mean, Zionism and Nazism and anti-Semitism are all kind of in the same trifecta of parasitical fucking disgusting bigotry and hatred, like, and fascistic fucking woven shit. It really is. If you really look into the history of this shit. And by the way, shocker, the Jews are the fundamental ones who are scapegoated entirely out of all this shit for the most part. So, arguably, shockingly, it's, anti-Zionism is more akin to anti-Semitism than being pro-Semitic. If you think about it, honestly, when it comes to that shit, like, being anti-Zionist is saying this is a fucking disgusting ideology, especially when it's like, oh, we're lumping all Jews, as our thing. It's like, whoa, what did all these other Jews or Yiddish, Slavic Jews or like anti-Zionist fundamentally when it comes to their belief systems and shit? There's plenty of Jews out there that are like this, who are anti-Zionist, like Bundist Jews as well, or leftists, who are like labor organizers, like, who would be like, no, our diaspora in our home is where we, settled. Like, this is where our homes are. Like, we're a part of the community just like anyone else. Like, and we have to kind of fend for ourselves because apparently everyone hates us, kind of shit. Like, I mean, and even the hardcore Zionists that are in Israel look at those type of Jews. It's like, oh, you're lesser because you speak Yiddish and shit. It's like, no, you're not speaking the proper Hebrew. This revisionist idea of this fucking language of, and shit that, has been, readopted. It's like, you don't actually believe in our true idea of what Judaism and Zionism and true Jewish, Jewry is. No, so you're lesser, actually. And they even think about this with Ethiopian Jews as well, too. They think about this with others that aren't exactly like them. It's like a hardcore supremacist, literal, borderline Nazi-like fucking idea that's like, it's just unacceptable. Even other Jews should look at it in disgust, and plenty of them do. Because a lot of them have been persecuted by this shit, too. I mean, so it's like, it will never be about the Jews. It's about fucking Zionism because fundamentally, yeah, unfortunately, there are a lot of Jews that are involved in that shit. Sadly. But guess what? There's a lot more fucking Christians and a lot more other politically invested in industrialists and military industrial complex fuckers that are a lot more invested in that shit, more so than they are. That's just a true fact. Because who's really ultimately making money right now? The fucking war, industrialists are fucking, ramping out drones, ramping out fucking, Shahed missiles, whatever the fuck. Okay, I had a phone call going on right there. It kind of just, it's like, True facts are the best facts. Yeah. And honestly, I'm not even like talking overt specific shit necessarily, but all it takes is just cracking open a couple books, cracking open a little bit of history. That's all it ultimately fucking takes. And you kind of realize that sometimes, yeah, there's some bullshit. Are you Jewish? No. But I'm willing to at least, defend Jewish people broadly. By the way, as a caveat, I must at least, continue to add, by the way, because I know some people might be like, anti-Semitism now, even though I'm literally overtly calling it out. Got it, I have to emphasize it. And also that means that, when it comes to Nazi shit, it means that they ain't welcome here either. Because, unfortunately, and it is really just the truth, Zionism and, Nazism really overtly do kind of go hand in hand. You know what? Here's a great example, by the way. Like, Netanyahu's father? By the way, his legal last name before it was Netanyahu was Milewski. His father grew up in Poland before the Nazis invaded. And guess what happened with him? He fled to go to Jerusalem for a little bit of a time, to go to the university over there to do a revisionist study of, Zionist Jewish history, basically, over in Jerusalem for a time. At that point, when it came to before the Nazis invaded. And he was also a part of a fairly wealthy family, too. And guess what he decided to not do? help, the Jews that were being persecuted in the ghettos and shit in Poland. In fact, he fled to London and in England because it would be safer because the war started spreading into Africa and shit like that, after the Nazis invaded France and started going to war with England. So he fled to London and started, doing the same studies and the same teachings over there. And eventually, Netanyahu was born over in Tel Aviv after the war was over and shit, after a period of time. And his brother, was also born. And guess what his brother was? Literally a part of a terrorist organization where he died in it. And a part of Netanyahu's vendetta and how he became such a far-right radical was a part of that. Because his brother literally partook in terrorist actions, against, Palestine. And also, I think it was he did like a hostage thing, I think in like fucking Jordan or some shit. I forgot exactly what it was. But he died in that fucking shit. And Netanyahu, became like a hardcore fucking radical ever since and became, a fervent, hardcore Zionist, to that, to this day because of it too. It's never really mentioned that much, but he has mentioned it before. Do you believe that technology has changed drastically? Yes. All these Mac people always complain about something. Of course they do. I'm getting all right, brother. All right, brother. Yeah, that's right. That's right, brother. That's right. Is capitalism the core of the problem? Oh, 100%. By the way, I kind of weirdly hate but love your name. Comrade Tung Shahur. Okay, I kind of love but hate that name. I don't even know how to feel about that, but I kind of love it. The memery of that name, though. Looks like a Portland Timbers fan. Well, I don't know. Guess where I'm from. I've seen him a few times, so. Ignar's a covert Hasidic. Yeah, I'm actually secretly a Hasidic too, yeah. Totally. Jones were recently banned in Beijing for a national security threat. Isn't that ironic? Oh, man. If everyone want a hot take? Unironically, I think China would be better, handling America and China itself than America handling America. Sorry. I honor, because frankly, the Western stereotypes about China are breaking and are like cracked now at this point, because it's like most of the shit, even like the whole social credit idea, is actually kind of, fictitious at this point. Like, I mean, ice cold take. Sorry, dude, I'm sorry. I'm just saying. But there is some genuine facts about this, okay? Like, I mean, so let me explain before y'all start like popping. I already know. I could feel it. Hold. Like, because like, let's just start with the social credit thing because that's what I was about to start. Like, that's a little fictitious because like they did kind of ish have like something like that. It's kind of a little bit, but they actually, at this point, mostly kind of joke about that because they know the West thinks about that so much. So they will literally have like silly things, that they'll have on display in public areas where if someone goofs off, or does something dumb, it will be kind of saved and showed there. But it doesn't actually mean anything like, in a sense, it's going to affect your life. And also, have you seen like some of these cities where when it comes to their EVs and like where most of their like cities are like mostly like electric now? Like even their cars and everything. Dude, some of the videos of like these cities are like so silent despite cars and cyclists and everyone going by and shit. It's like, it's a fucking night and day difference. I mean, it honestly, they're just, I'm sorry, but they're fucking going so ham with all their shit and they're flexing because it's for a fucking reason. And like, it wasn't even like a couple years ago, people were like, oh, they're building these crazy mega cities and these tech cities and there's no one going to be there. Well, guess what? People are there now and they're fucking prospering. And look what and the videos and everything that's shown from it is fucking crazy. And it's like, what? Why is like Western Europe, especially, but also America and all in Canada, all these other countries lagging behind? Why are they just so efficient with this shit? Maybe, frankly, being blunt here, maybe it's because they understand how to, play the political game and actually understand how to like do basic foundation of politics, which is pretty fucking left or very state ran, all no buzzwords, commie ran buzzwords, like. But hey, maybe if they're doing so goddamn good, despite the propaganda and all this other bullshit going on with them, and I'm not even saying that they're great, by the way, or they're some saints. They're not good, power. They're not good, government, overtly. But what if we're going to be talking about some good here? I'm going to be talking about the good, and what they're doing good. They're doing way fucking better than most. Ultimately, I mean, it's like, and they still got plenty of fucking problems. I could critique China all night, if you want, but like at this rate. I mean, I got more to bitch about my own country. I don't give a fuck what problems China got. Like, they are handling it way better than we are over here in the United States. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't give a fuck what their flaws and their problems and the negative shit that they are. Like, I got plenty of bullshit to handle and deal with here in my own country. So yeah, shocker, I'm going to at least talk about the good that they're doing, because why the fuck aren't we doing that? Why are we competing with that? We're not. We're collapsing and everything's burning. We're all like, it's okay. And a good fat chunk of that is because of Israel, too. And that Zionist shit that we're talking about from earlier, by the way. It's not like it's all like some mysterious, just like happenstance shit. There goes turn down loud. Oh my god. I guess I can't disagree, because like the MAGA Trump administration are supposedly very Christian, theocratically based and Christian nationalists, but yeah, they're like the first ones in line to be turning their back on God, and I'm a fucking anti-theist atheist. Like, I mean, I've turned my back to God, but they've turned their back harder than I have. I'm more than like, they've just straight up like, nah, that's God, actually. I'm like, U.S. is cooked. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be here for the long run, I suppose. Because, it's my home. I mean, like, hey, whatever happens, I'm going to stick with it. And honestly, if I can have a means to at least be in a safer position, I would definitely take it. But fuck, like, if not, I don't know. I'll do whatever God take, I suppose, in the midst of doing my grind and shit. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe doing the sacrifice might be more worth it at at a certain point. But I will say, I hope it don't get to that point. It's kind of Murphy's Law. Hope for the best, but expect the worst kind of shit, If something can go wrong, it will go wrong. It's like, if you don't prepare for the worst, you will have the best. If you prepare for the worst, you will have the best. But if you don't prepare for the worst, you will get the worst kind of shit, Better need it than not have it and need it, not need it. Or not have it and need it, So, shit like that, that broader philosophy. Me too. I like agnostic atheism. Well, yeah. I mean, despite being anti-theistic, I mean, I am also agnostic to a degree as well. Just not with any man-made religion. Just my own basis of what I spiritually believe, in a sense of like, what's around and what I understand. I suppose it's his own God, the gaps in its own right, but I don't believe there is a God or anything like that. I do believe there is like a broader, like, unifying energy, when it comes to the universe that we're all included in, but that's about as far as it goes. And there's also different religions that do kind of, or different philosophies that believe in that too, like Shintoism, Taoism, Buddhism. Like, there's different philosophies, especially Eastern philosophies that have more of a tandem towards, that belief more so than Western beliefs. Which honestly, like, I kind of vibe with Eastern religious philosophy more so than Western, just because like it has more of this like kind of acknowledgement of like, yeah, we don't know, inherently. Yeah, we have like, some of it has polytheistic shit like Hinduism, right? And maybe some monotheistic shit a little bit. There's different stuff, right? But like there is kind of like when it comes to like a Taoist slash Buddhist like kind of philosophy, especially when it comes to tandem, or like Buddhist Shintoism or like Taoist Shintoism, like it's always like a unifying energy and like an all-knowing energy or an all-being energy thing, where everything is interconnected, or maybe their own individualistic spirits, even the rocks, the rivers, and shit like that. Especially with Shintoism and stuff. Like, so it's like, I mean, it's to certain levels. I think it gets a little too much, but I kind of vibe with it though. I kind of feel more that than Western religious beliefs, kind of thing, because like everything is its own broader like deistic energy, including yourself, to a level, because we're all part of that one, but also unknowing and all knowing and unknowing, kind of like whether it's the Tao or like achieving the nirvana of Buddha, or like whatever the fuck, it's like I really do kind of generally vibe and respect and at least kind of adopt more of that in my own personal beliefs, agnostically, despite not really inherently believing in all that shit, because I mean I'm a cherry picker. Like I'll look at different stuff and honestly even maybe acknowledge contradictions and hypocrisy that religious people or other people will have with certain beliefs, and be like, uh, I've read this. Hold up, It's like, well, I don't know about that, but especially with Christians though, because I grew up Christian. I grew up with that type of shit. Like, I mean, this originally was my mom's Bible, now it's mine. And it's, like, it's one of those things where I definitely ain't going to be tested on because I've read it plenty. And on these streams, too. By the way, I'm not doing it tonight, so don't think about it. We're not doing that. The vagaries are enough. I don't want to go too deep. God's within us. Well, that's where I suppose we differ. I don't think there's inherently a God within us. We're all literally like, here's like an ultimate scientific fact. We're all, the universe itself is fundamentally built on the virtue and the physics of energy. Everything has energy within it in some way, in some level, shape, or form. Life itself is the virtue of energy being created and being used, and so we are in itself energy, and also a byproduct of stardust over billions of years. So it's like we're a ultimate form of like a part of the energy of the universe. And even some hypotheticalize that we are like the universe trying to see itself. I mean, hypothetically. And I kind of agree with that in a weird way. Like, I mean, ultimately it's like, you know, life itself is going to want to see the universe for what it is, right? So it's like, yeah, if we're a byproduct of it and we're a part of it in itself, yeah, we're going to want to see it. Why do you think so many humans, including myself, get stargaze and want to colonize the stars and shit, right? Like, I'm one of those type of people, because I think that it would be cool as fuck to kind of see what more of the universe looks like, especially from a different perspective and seeing the night sky, despite, what we have, Imagine having like 3 moons and then like 2 stars of a binary star system, and you have like a whole new fucking like star chart of shit to look at. It's like, and then like one of our stars is now one U chart, and you can kind of see our fucking old planet sometimes. That would be a little wild, dude. Like the pale blue dot, like Carl Sagan, once said, right? With that fucking infamous image. It's like, because that's what we are in this fucking grand scheme of it all. Like, we're not inherently unique. That's why there's a grand energy about all of us. Like, because the universe, that's what it is. We're just one little small perspective of it all. I think that's why we yearn, especially us as sentient species, yearn so much to explore more of that. What's your favorite Lady Gaga song? My favorite Lady Gaga song? I don't even know, to be honest. Lady Gaga eats babies. What the fuck? What the hell, Inky? The elite say Jesus. Why? Because they were hungry. I'll transition before the age of 3, so I'll have a fucking 3-year-old son. No why, man. I don't believe you. What? That literally doesn't happen, my guy. On God, dude. Bro, there's literal actual data and facts about that just doesn't happen. It's crazy, I know. Dude, I'm pro-trans, pro-queer. I know about this. I've looked up about the data about all this shit because I, want to actually know about, like, if there's some shit or not. And, bro, I promise you, dude. I guarantee you it's probably just some overhyped, sensationalized bullshit, okay? Oh no, we're gonna need a bigger 3-year-old. What the fuck? Kim Kardashian is a man, and has been saying it for years. Whoa, Kim Kardashian. Wait, so you're a trans investigator? By the way, I love how your YouTube name is literally Enigma. My cunt. Nice. But wait, not nice though. The fact that Kim Kardashian is not a man, okay?
Yeah, she's not female. She's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, I mean, she crazy and like all that Botox, plastic surgery. Look,
family's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, but look,
Yeah. Not
Kim Kardashian's man cap. Yeah, even dude, the chat's even rebelling against you, dude. The trans investigation shit's so wild, bro.
Yeah, everyone thinks Lady Gaga is a fucking trans. Like,
well, the old school one, at least the political one, where it's like, oh, Michelle is actually Michael Obama,
yeah.
and all, yeah.
They
Dude,
have fucking 2 kids together that look like both of them.
Obama's wife, though. Oh my God, no.
They have 2 kids together.
No, like, come on. Oh no! Wow, dude, the transvestite. I literally unleashed.
Apparently, trans people are able to have children.
Well, if you're a trans man and you transition while you're
they're talking about trans women.
I don't look. Okay,
not possible.
Hold up. There are some technicalities around that, but yes, you're not. Yes, especially once they go with those surgery shit. But yes, but like. No, there are been, trans men at least, that have.
Yeah, but that means that their cisgender at birth would have been.
Well, trans men implies that they're female to male. The
anatomy.
Well, yeah,
the equipment is there to have.
Oh my! I figured that obviously the duh would be there, but okay, but yes. But not always, but sometimes a trans man too, because like, I mean, a lot of them, can't necessarily, at least in the U.S., can't afford the surgery and stuff, right? Like, so they still have the package. Yeah. I mean, so they still work with it, right? Like, I mean.
Yeah, what's it called? Alexi at work, his boyfriend, Chris, they want to have babies. I'm like, okay. So, I guess they're just not going to do the surgery. They're just going to be identified.
Because I mean, the thing is, well, I mean, that's kind of the thing about it. Like, cause I mean, I know a lot of trans folks, especially for mutuals, all shit. Like, and I know at least the majority answer to why that doesn't necessarily happen when it comes to like the surgery aspect is because of just like American healthcare sucks and they can't.
I
Yeah.
think that they're just like.
But
They're
hold
an
on.
interesting couple, bro. Like they don't really care.
But yeah, I know. But also a lot of it is because like, hey, you know, I'm not like fretting over, you know, having a surgery anytime soon. I just want to at least, you know.
No, I think they're just not doing it. Both of them. They're just not. They just identify that way, and that's.
Yeah, there's plenty of trans people that do that. Yeah. And you know, honestly, because they're just not fretting over it anytime soon, because they just want to, you know, get for the rest of the process, and then
they strangely have weird traditionalist roles in their relationship, even though they had like Alexi, who
it's not really as unusual as you think, to be honest.
Alexi identifies as female, but it's his job to buy the ring for Chris to get married.
Well, or try to buy the ring, vice versa.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I mean,
it's a little strange, right?
I don't know. Well, I mean, the two trans people I work with are both trans men, and they both have fiancés, and they were kind of like, I don't know, they had like some interesting stories about like, you know, their relationships too, a little bit in the sense of like, yeah, you know, like, you know, because one of them is a little bit more male presenting for sure, but the other one isn't as much, and you know, they have slightly different dynamics where it's kind of a little
growing.
I know, I've noticed it.
Back to life.
I mean, it wasn't gonna die, but yeah, like I mean, because both of them have slightly different dynamics of it, and I think it's actually kind of like cool as fuck. Because like, I guess it shows that one was a little more on the masculine side, the other one's, you know, with different fiancés, but like the other one's more of the femme side, but still masculine though. Like, and also in a weird way, more so in different ways, if that makes sense. You know, like when it comes to the two that I work with, because like, I mean, I don't know. It really is kind of a hard to explain kind of thing, though. But it really does kind of click, though, if it makes sense. Just, you know, I don't know. Hey, I just like I'm happy that, you know, the love works out, and you got some fiancés and some, you know, like engagement and shit. Cool. Yeah, and they're young as fuck. Like one of them's 21, the other's just turned 20. So it's like, hey, you know, like they already settle in, and they're committed with what they got going on. Yeah. And one of them used to live in Alaska for a time and actually used to work at Safeway out there for a bit, too, at one point.
Bro, what if I made a fucking salami omelet?
That actually does weirdly sound good.
Like, you chop them into little shreds.
Yeah. You know, no, like, you take a few of them and you, like, come into quarters.
Like, shred them into little shreds.
I wouldn't, like, cut them into quarters. And then, like...
They're already cut into thin strips anyways.
Yeah, well,
I'm like gonna butcher.
Do what you want. It
already got spice in the.
Hey, if you got some spare, omelet shit going on, I'll take some. But
I'm thinking I might do that.
Yeah, try it. Yeah, hey, it's your little creation. I haven't paid attention to shit. I wasn't listening. I think LA, Nithis, but we need some left wing for sure. Cool. I think we're going to need Alex Jones in your song. I can't control the fucking playlist, so. Sorry, my comments man. Are you sure? What? If Aspen Gold is actually an ISO, lol. Aspen Gold literally is. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, you little bitch? That guy literally has cockroaches crawling on him. He literally used a rotting rat as an alarm clock when the sun roasted its corpse. Yeah. He doesn't shower because, I'm just clean, bro. Yeah. Like, dude, he literally flexed. He literally flexed that, like, Starkis, the Greek comedian, and then Hassan. He literally said, if we both ran like 5 miles, I literally wouldn't have to shower because I'd be the most clean out of all 3 of us, bro. Like, I don't even need a shower, bro. I'm just that clean. Dude, he literally is that fucking... Dude, he's retarded, bro. Like, not... As my comp is literally a fucking retard, bro.
You're saying I'm cleaner than you.
Well, he literally has roaches crawling on him and fucking, like, has a rat literally rot... Like, not anymore, I hope, or whatever, but, like, he literally commented on it. There's clips of him saying he had that. Everything I'm saying is true because he literally has said this shit. He's admitted it. He's such a greasy, disgusting fucking freak. And he's one of the more popular Twitch streamers, by the way. Yeah, just let that fucking soak in your noodle.
Your noodle?
Yeah. Taking me Gizax galore, bro. This top student of ever Jordan Peterson School of Hygiene. The top student ever of the Jordan Peterson School of Hygiene. Oh my god, bro. Clean your room, bucko. I love how I was trying to be in a roast when it comes to my cunt, but it's just like, dude, I will never, ever be on that level, bro. I'm not that much of a degenerate, disgusting freak, dude.
Yeah, you can get crusty, though.
Well, I'm a crust punk, but, you know, hey, like, at least at the end of the day, I ain't got roaches. I ain't got a rat just dead over here rotting, waiting for the sun to hit it.
You need to shower at least every other day, man. Like, that should be a rule of thumb. Shower every other day. You're lucky you don't get
showers.
You don't get that swamp ass like I do, or you would shower more often.
I really, honestly, don't got straight swamp shit. Like, I really don't.
I get fucking like my shit will burn. Like,
dude, you really, yeah. Like, I mean, I even will, you know,
diaper rash.
Yeah. Because you will be sweaty and that will smell. You will be there, and I know you will have a shower like, you know, literally the night before, or even like early that morning, and you'll be like,
still be sticky,
and I'll be like, ooh. I'd be like, all right, it's not bad. I mean,
I didn't put on deodorant,
but it's not bad though. It's just like
it doesn't matter if I scrub, bro. 6 hours later.
Well, I'm saying, I'm saying it's like it's not bad. It's just like, oh, that's just natural human aroma.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, but hey, I smell it on myself too sometimes. I'll be like, oh, got a little sweat. I'll be like, yep, all right, got a little something.
I don't know why,
but it's not. I'm really just glad that it's not that bad. Like, it's only bad if I just don't shower at all. Like,
I mean, your clothes. You really stink from their house.
Well, luckily that really ain't much of a factor anymore now.
Really is bad. Your house would literally your clothes. It would be
yeah,
like,
because that fucking sad fucking yeah. That
I remember we were at Duffy's. I was like, bro.
Dude, it was because that fucking place, bro. I'm honestly so glad. I'm just kind of done with that fucking place, bro, because it was just bad. Okay. Even the whole like retrofit, like I was just done, bro. I was over with that shit, dude.
Aggressive urges on a veto out.
Just pick that boy up. Yeah, get that boy. Wrestle the boy. Oh, that boy.
Bite his ears. Eat him. Eat that boy.
Bite his ear, Vito. Get him, Vito. There's just wrestling happening over here now. Hold on.
Not a dog. Whack a boy.
We got World Dog Wrestling Federation. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, he got your neck. Oh, Jassy's going for it.
Good.
Oh, he got you good. He got you good.
I wonder if he drew blood. He got me at the nail, right?
He drew blood.
Did he? He get me behind the ear.
Hold up. Actually, let's get a flash. Let's get a highlight.
He got me good.
It's bruised, but not bad.
He fucking upkicked.
He got you, dude.
Oh, good boy.
Not like a doggin'. Not like a doggin'. Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. We gotta watch this. Get him, Jazzy. Get him, Jazzy. Oh shit! What the crab walk is going on over here?
It's like fucking Mortal Kombat shit.
Oh shit! Vito! Oh shit, Vito! Come on, Vito! Come on, Vito! Jazzy up! Get Vito! Jazzy up! Jazzy up! Jazzy up! Get Vito! Get Vito! Get him, Jazzy! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, Jazzy got murked! Jazzy got murked! Oh shit! Whoa! Oh shit, Jazzy! Get him, Jazzy! Get him, Jazzy! Get him, Jazzy! Get him, Jazzy! Oh, they're in the wrestling ring now! They're in the wrestling ring! They're in the sumo ring now! Hey, we're refs! Get him, Jazzy! Get him, Jazzy! Get him, Jazzy! Get him, Jazzy.
Jazzy's like,
Get him, Jazzy. Jazzy, get him. Get him.
Kim Jazzy?
Get him.
Scared now.
Yeah, you.
Vito got hyped.
You got hyped. Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah, that's right, Jazzy. Ambush. Oh, shit. Whoa. Get him, Jazzy. Get him. Oh, shit. Get him. Get him, Jazzy. We got a new wrestling arena.
Alright, that's enough, guys.
Bang.
Vito's getting too crazy with it.
Yeah, you hype. You crazy hype boy.
Yeah, he usually is like a pussy about it comparatively.
Oh.
Jazzy's the one who usually brings it. He's just jumping, bro.
He just strutting his big old butt.
Just moving around just to move.
Yeah, he's just strutting his butt and move around just for the fuck of it.
Woo.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, good song to good little song to come back to.
Big strong boy.
Big old boy, biggest boy. Man, I wonder where that one guy that showed me the song who I made a mod, went. He literally uploaded this because I requested it because he had a song. Yeah, and I was like, yo, bro, if your band did it, upload it. And it was this. And I was like, bro, keep posting your shit. And then shortly after that, he just kind of.
You don't work tomorrow, dude.
No, well, no, but I might be called in.
Did they say that?
No, but I offered it. Because I was like, hey, I just want to offer up more hours.
Hey, bro, go to the D&D tomorrow.
Well, I can do that before I go to work. Like, it literally is. Like, you want to work so-and-so? I'll be like, hey, I mean, I might not show up exactly at that time, but I'm doing this. But I'll do that. I can do that.
Also need you to bring your passport into the office.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Run your background check. Finally get that shit out.
Yeah, I saw a text from one of them. I don't know which one it was, but it's like it literally was like, "Yo, this is my name," and then it's like, it was like a forward of like, "You need a blah blah blah" with the ID thing, and I was like, "That's such a weird like message. Like, why did you say my name, saying, yo, this is so and so, and then do this," which is what I was told from you earlier. Then I saw the text, that was sent. I don't know. It was so weird. How much you want to bet it was probably what's her face, and she was probably whined out a little bit and like, oh my god, I can't. Why?
I'm not a drinker, but yeah. Well, I bet you she drinks every night. It gets kind of sloshy. Every time I call her after 9. She's like that.
Oh my god.
These are the people running our lives.
And we're supposed to trust them with this shit. I want to throw a hat. Ay, 10 fucking mierda. Ay, cabrón. Pendejos. Pendeja. No más. Posesión. Revelación. Maonistas. Go against that landlord class a little bit. A little Mao kind of was ish, but not ish was, right? The Mao was kind of, but not kind of right, but kind of actually mostly ultimately right when it came to the landlords. You know what I mean? Eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Death squad for death squad. Gulag for gulag. All content is satire, YouTube.
All right. Time to open up a fat thing of watermelon.
Wait. Before you do.
What?
We need to, hold on. You need to just go fucking, like, you need to, like, sacrifice all your soul into that essence. Okay, they got the dogs involved. Boom. Are you just gonna literally take that and just like?
Yeah, I spoon them out. That's how I do it.
Yeah.
That's how we do.
There's actually like literally a nice, cool, like chill, like somehow, yeah.
No,
A fellow still personality. There's a reason Irish associate with the green. Oh, of course. And I'm quarter Irish too, so singa de all. Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Go back from. Be right back.
I just love watermelon. Watermelon is good. Can't go wrong.
Hey, yo.
Put the stream in the dark.
Well, hold up. Turn it back on so I can at least turn the light on now. Jesus Christ, dude.
Just throw them in the
Fucking hell, man.
darkness.
Darkness is killing me. Blood in my stream. Everyone cannot see. Everyone know. Leave all that. What is that about?
We need to a little bit. There we go. Now we got another thing. Hey, not bad. Yeah, anyway. Jesse, you come forth. Honk a monk. You shall be gelumped. Wah. Gelumped. Honk.
Sneezy bean. Sneezy little chunk. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Stretch your legs. Oh my goodness. You stretch, girl. Yes, right. You stretch your body. Dr. Victor Mock's craziest maggot candidate ever. What? Even Jazz is like, whoa. What? Got crazy maggot in the house? Oh, hell no. Crazy little bean. Putting this like away from me because Jesus Christ, that fucking light. Oh, holy shit, that actually is perfect. Because that light actually like radiates heat. And I'm like starting to sweat over here. Like, Jesus Christ. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Oh my god, you can tell because my hair's starting to get all like, what the fuck is happening? Oh my god, it's starting to do that. Yeah, we're just gonna get all this like off of me a little bit so it doesn't fucking destroy me. First of all, it's the name on Rocket Marks. Wait, that actually is a really. Wait, that really is his name? Victor Marx? That's a real person? What? Huh? Kyle covered him. I didn't see the video yet, so. Interesting. He's running for Colorado governor. I mean, oh my god, his name is so weirdly like epic though. But oh, what the fuck? Why does he have to be a fucking psycho? Oops. Time. Weirdly, I kind of want him to win just so he just destroys the general election in every worst way possible. Like, you know what I mean? Where it's just like, yeah, I literally get like 30% of the vote at most. Not being generous. Like, dude, I don't know, man. Maybe he might be the guy to win just on the virtue of like he's just so insane that no one in the general election will vote for him. But you know what, man? Knowing how politics are right now and all that shit in America, like, do we even take the risk? No, we don't. So, you know what, motherfucker? I can't even meme anymore, dude. Damn. Once in the blue moon, you kind of can, but like, what the fuck? You can't meme no more, bro. You can't even have like a meme politician anymore, dude. Like, what the fuck? Fuck these fascist, pedophile, fucking Zionist freak fucks, dude, because they really do ruin, you know, the memery of politics, bro. Not that there ain't memery, you know, still in politics, but like, dude, the memes, they've withered. They have like, you know, withered on the vine, and they're just, I don't know, bro. It needs to be addressed. We need our like proper, like silly, like we need just like meme candidates again, bro. Let the man meme. Yeah, let the man fucking meme. Let them all meme. Where's our meme candidates? The ones that could be are too popular and are actually serious candidates. Those aren't meme candidates. This is bullshit. We need to shut down, bro. This is why, honestly, hot take, I think democracy is over, bro. Even I'm kind of weirdly like, yeah, honestly, we need to unironically, this whole, I don't give a fuck what your politics are. Like, when it comes to this whole idea. Civic duty, it should be mandatory, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. Sorry. We need to compromise at best, and at worst, fuck off. Because, like, frankly, no, I'm done. These troglodyte motherfuckers, these pedophile loving Nazi Christo nationalists, yuckle chuckle, bill belly, beer belly, meth fuck, teeth rotting motherfuckers, inbred cousin fuckers, whatever the fuck you want to say on the sun, everything in between. They're having an equal vote to me, and somehow they have a more, valuable vote because of the electoral college in our current fucking system right now. Nah, sorry, we need to change some bullshit. And honestly, yeah, maybe some people shouldn't vote. Maybe we should be, saying that, yeah, some of you don't get to vote unless you could prove that you are capable and have enough of a fucking brain in your head. But if not, sorry, you don't get to. You're too stupid. You're too stupid. Sorry. I honestly think that there is a certain level of, like, we just actually need to do this, bro. Like, an actual, like, weird, like, like, science-based, like, republic / like technocratic, in a literal sense of, like, the actual core foundation of what that fucking means, with, like, actual intelligentsia and actual intellectuals and scientists and people that are actually, like, specialized, like, climatology, ecology, agriculture, horticulture, all this shit, right? Like, have people that are actually generally in intelligentsia and specialized in shit and actually got the fucking credentials. The average fucking people that we always don't really take, credit for, but are, there for granted, when it comes to a lot of these, like, science shit that happens, maybe they should probably be leading some shit a little bit. Or at least people that have similar credentials like that. Like, maybe that's probably not a bad idea to have those people in there. And when it comes to certain shit, maybe, yeah. Like, we don't have, like, just one leader, with a bunch of staff, when it comes to just trying to run the whole country. Maybe Switzerland's got it right, where you have, like, 9 main motherfuckers that specialize in different shit, and then they all have their own specialized staffers, so they all handle different affairs of the fucking country. Maybe that might be better. Maybe this whole president idea is a little bullshit, too. Maybe we shouldn't be doing that. Maybe, like, a broader prime minister who's, like, the head of everybody as, like, the foreign state, kind of shit.
Never take a surprise. That's Vito and Jesse. They stay together.
Mark's at 59% and bottoms are at 6%. Oh, God. I guess my meme joke shit is actually being taken seriously by the vote. Oh, God. Oh, no. He's going to be the worst governor in the candidate of the 21st century. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is if he wins the general election.
Who?
Victor Marx, like, one of the worst candidates, apparently, for governor. And he's MAGA endorsed Republican.
Canada?
In Colorado.
Oh.
And his name is unironically Victor Marx.
Yeah.
And Marx spelt like Karl Marx. It's like, I'm like, dude, what?
What? That don't work.
Where are you from? Let this logo be a hint for you if you know football. Proper football. Not American football. I'll say this, PNW, the Pacific Northwest. Ben's gonna smoke his ass. Ben's pretty shitty also. Well, I guess better her than him. He's leading someone named Scott Bottoms. Someone is literally named Scott Bottoms. Wait, there's a Republican in Colorado named Scott Bottoms. Why are all these Republicans named such weird fucking names, dude? I mean, bro, what? What? Well, Ben is definitely a dude. Well, hey, you know what? I need my moment of transvestigation too every once in a blue moon, okay? Hello. Hello. But Scott Bottoms. And then there's like John Boehner, Anthony Weiner. I know he's a Democrat, but what's with these politicians with like unironically like phallic names? Or like very sexual names? What the fuck? Slick Willie Clinton? Bill Clinton, Slick Willie? His nickname, bro? Oh my god. Long John Johnson when it comes to Lyndon B. Johnson. Lyndon B. Johnson is literally known for just sticking his Palooza out and just like flexing that fucking big dick of his. He actually was known for having a big dick and just flopping it for the sake of flopping it. And be like, yeah, what's up? Dude, like, what's with our, why? Honestly, what's, okay, rhetorical question because we got Trump being a part of the Epstein files and everything and all that pedophilic shit, so, you know. Yo, from Peru. Yeah, I'm definitely from Peru. See ya, hermano. Beneverse apparently better AG is. Did you cut your hair? Not in a while, but. Next person that's gonna do it actually, you know, is a professional hairstylist. So I'm like, hey, happens to be my friend and my roommate's girlfriend. So I'm just like, hey, you did it for her, or she did it for him. Before I slip, but she's literally looking at me like, "You're next. You're next." I'm like, okay, schedule it out with my man over here and figure it out, and I'll do it for you. I'm like, cool. I honestly have been thinking about a new fade anyway. So you know what? I'm gonna tell her, be like, you know what? Don't trim my shit. Let's commit. I'm committing to a thing, and we're doing it. Send it. I'm literally gonna just do that. I'm gonna tell her that. Be like, no, we're sending it. We're doing some shit. I'm gonna pop a door and mold this bitch. I'm just gonna say fuck it. We're doing it, and I'll just let it. I'll just work it as you know grows, and every so often, if I need that extra touch, schedule another little. And honestly, I'll pay her too. I don't care. First time's free, but gotta give her some compensation, you know. Gotta give her a little, like a 10 or 15 or even a 20, you know. I gotta give her some little compensation, a little love as being such a awesome woman, you know, and a epic friend, you know, shit, you know what I mean. Yeah, I think I might miss a couple of them, but I know I caught up. Okay, cool. We're all caught up. Let's see what time it is right now. I am some thinking. I probably I won't say what time, but I am thinking some karaoke a little bit. Want to keep my voice a little love and a little moist too. Actually, I could swore I saw some goddamn cough drops somewhere around here, but they're not over here anymore. Fuck. I need to find some cough drops. Cough drop wouldn't be a bad idea right about now. Where's the goddamn cough drop? Wait, wow. Well,
I found them.
At least it tastes good. It's like a limon. Okay, I don't like that. Hiccups, really? False alarm hiccups? I get like 2 hiccups and they're just done. What the fuck? I hate that shit. I'd rather just get the full hiccups so then I can just be prepared for it. But then you get like 2 or 3 and you're like, oh no, they're happening. And then you just stop. That's annoying. That's like a weird feeling in your chest, honestly. I have this like, I don't even know how to get rid of it. Because I know pounding on my chest never gets rid of it. It just feels weird. But the, oops. Ah! No! Quit falling, you slut bitch. There we go. No AI is fucked up when even Florida is suing them. Wait, the state of Florida is suing like some AI companies? Damn. You know, good. These data centers and shit. Dude, Rip, I don't know if you saw in the group chat that I sent it a couple days ago, but there was, this video from, Farming Wild Beige or Blackbird Co-op. And, he was talking about, like, he mentioned, like, these, you know, farms that have been sold, you know, to be data centers in places like, Great Falls, Virginia, and then I think it was like Stratton, you know, or Stratton, Virginia. Like these 2 like, you know, spots that literally have these big data centers, and they like, and I even looked up where they were, and I even saw some reviews, and like literally once they were established, there were nothing but 1-star reviews of like everyone in the community just fucking hating it, being like, here's the decibel, you know, shit. Like, we literally can't sleep. We are thinking about moving now. Like, fuck this. It's horrible. We didn't ask for this kind of shit. And that's going to happen to Oregon and all over the country now because, shocker. Because this whole administration is selling everyone out to dry, regardless of their fucking background, for these fucking rich elite cocksuckers, you know, especially for these AI data centers. And Kevin O'Leary is another one. This little rat fuck has literally been like, you know, one of the bigger fucking villains of this shit too. This motherfucker's literally been like, you know, buying all sorts of different properties, you know, and investment, you know, for this shit. And he's always been known as like a little rat fink fucking parasite, dude. Out of all these capitalist industrialists, he's like the most biggest fucking like disgusting parasite of them all. Well, one of them at least, I should say. Caveat, asterisk. There's worse, but he's one of them. One a human failure. You need to elaborate on what you mean by that, because who I'm talking about? Or what do you mean there? We're just going, what do we know? At least for those that critically think, a lot more than these billionaire rich cocksuckers like to think, you know, that we do. And why do you think, you know, education has been gutted so much? Why do you think, when it comes to public education, when it comes to private education too, they're pretty much, investing a lot of that education to be based on the idea of like you're just a unit. You need to, either be like, an entrepreneur, somebody that is, that can invest, heavily in the stock market and this and that, or just a cog in the unit in the machine. You just work until you die, basically, or until you're broken and you can't work no more. Just depending on like where you are on your status level and like where you go when it comes to your broader background and shit. Your base belong to us. Your base belong to us. Your base to belong to us. Your base belong to us. Nice reference. Frankly, fucking let the aliens invade us, please. Can we have all your base art belong to us? Aliens, just take us over, please. I feel like we have a better outcome in life. Hi. Hello. Even though we're an hour and 20 in, the hellos and introductions have long passed. Not for you, though, obviously. You just walked in. That's... I'm just being a dick. We wish. Hey. One could wish. Let's just not go like Heaven's Gate status with it. Where like Comet Hailbop, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, knowing how like shit is today, like Atlas, 3 or whatever the fuck it was, like that interstellar comet thing that passed through. I'm actually generally surprised there wasn't like a Hailbop, like Heaven's Gate, Marshall Applewhite, fucking like cult that did some shit, bro. And we didn't have like, oh, whoa, 30 bodies are discovered in like this rental Airbnb that's big as fuck or what, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just kind of surprised we didn't have some shit like that. We're in an era where like some wild shit is like that, you know what I mean? Like, dude, like, I'm surprised we don't got like some weird side cult that we aren't really that aware of that just did some shit like this, but becomes national attention after they like do their shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of surprised this hasn't happened yet. They haven't been cult, the only offshoot in cults as much these days. I mean, yeah, but you know what I mean, though, right, Inky? I mean, you don't necessarily need like MAGA to like fucking have that. It could just be its own little thing. I guess maybe you're right, because like the whole like MAGA sphere and QAnon prior to MAGA, like, well, not really prior, but like during it, but like kind of helped solidify what it was. Like what it is now, it's like, yeah, I guess it really did like conjure all the conspiratorial absurdity for the most part, and I guess, yeah. I mean, honestly, that's probably what it is. Now, my question is, will the Comet Hale-Bop incident thing be like after Trump passes? How many of them are going to be like, we must ascend with him or some shit? You know what I mean? There's going to be some motherfuckers like that. Sup, furry FKR? No, I am furry, I guess, yeah. You know about the cult of the Ramtha around Olympia? I know about the Rajneesh Param that used to live like outside of the Dalles. Not like there, but around that area. Or your roommate voted for Trump. He definitely didn't. I've known him since high school. He never would ever vote for that motherfucker. He'd vote for his execution in Minecraft and in a legal, constitutional, judicial, legal system. All content satire, YouTube. You must secure the existence of our people in the future for black and white children.
Genocide to all
That's
the white
weirdly
children.
that.
Genocide all the white kids.
But no, what he said though was weirdly
Brown
like.
complexion only.
Shut up! Hold on. He was saying like we must secure the existence of our people in the future for black and white children. Like that's weirdly like the 1488 words, the 14 words, but black is involved. Wait, no, hey, get back here. Ho! Why are thou offended? Ho! 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 What's all about that genocidal shit you're talking about? What's that? What boy assassination shit you bought? So bump. Yeah. Oh yeah, because he's straight. He's got straight balls. He a hoe. He a hoe. Atheist? Sí. Jawohl. Da. Ja. Ja. Yes. Be careful, dude. We don't need the FBI showing up at your door. Bro, I've said harder takes than what I've been saying, bro. Oh, shit. Ooh. I caught a drop of saliva that almost went down to my throat. Ooh. That would have been bad. Espanol? Un poquito. Not conversation now. One of the awesome side effects of Madani's in New York compost is from the potential tantrum. How dare you not attend a Zionist event? Yeah, like the Nazi party event that happened in New York. Yeah, let's have like a Nazi parade day in New York City for these Zionist Israeli Jews and shit. Yeah. Have like the Treasury secretary and the fucking like all these other fucking war criminals and shit show up. Yeah, let Donnie show up for that, because that totally must be done. If not, he's an anti-Semite. Oh my god, he just hates all Jews. Just rock. Yeah, they do. Just not Zionists. And there's, unfortunately, a lot of Israelis and a lot of Jews that are Zionists, and they suck. But that doesn't mean all Jews, because Zionism is the problem. So, I don't know if you're trying to get a gotcha on me, but you ain't gonna get one on me, bud. What's good? A lot of things. Not all Nazis. What the fuck is that supposed to mean, bro? That is such a fucking false equivalence, bro, Roberto. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? You do realize that Zionism is not just exclusively some Jewish thing. There's way more Christians that exist that are Zionists than fucking Jews. And there's a lot of industrialists and a lot of billionaires and a lot of, capitalist, people of the, that class, when it comes to the top 1%, including the Epstein class that are very pro-Zionist as well. And a lot of them are not Jewish at all. So, maybe it's not some Jew thing, by the way. Maybe it's like, a broader idea of a philosophy and an ideology. Maybe that's the problem. I've been trying to get me on a gotcha, bro. Especially when Zionism is more anti-Semitic than anti-Zionism. Did you get the pack of Marlboro Reds? I got the pack of your mama's booty right up all of my beautiful room. Marlboro. Not even Marlboro. Like Come on, bro. That's not on my foot. This is based on science. Jew running for Congress in New York. Brad Lander. Nice. That's some awesome shit. Proving my point, by the way. It's as if anti-Zionism has nothing to do with Jews, because, you know, shocker, the Jewish people are scapegoated through Zionism, not the other way around. This is like one thing I really especially hate when it comes to like either the far right or like Zionists. They literally just can't make their fucking mind up. They always have to do some gotcha bullshit, be like, oh, so you're this, you're that, you're rah, 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 rah. It's like, fuck off. No, I'm not. Like, shocker, I have my own brain and I can critically think and actually understand that, like, what's fucked up is fucked up. I don't care what it comes from. And yeah, if it comes from Zionism and it comes from this fucking inherent philosophy as to why this genocide and the fucking death, rape, and destruction is going on for the Arabic people and the Palestinian people that live in the surrounding regions around Israel, well, fuck me then, I guess. Like, I mean, I'm gonna call a spade for what the fuck it is. Just like the fucking Nazis back in their day. I'm gonna call a spade there. Yeah, sorry. I don't think the firebombing in Dresden wasn't really that fucking big of a fucking, like, oh, Crimea River bullshit. Or like when it came to the SS, where like a lot of generals and officers really said, if you see an SS patch on, you know, in the fucking, you know, neck collars on anyone's uniform, you just kill them, you execute them. I don't care if they're a prisoner or not. Yeah, you know what? Probably a good thing. Waffen SS have that SS fucking patch on their fucking shit when it comes to, like, you know, their you know, fucking neck collar with their uniforms. Yeah, anyone caught with that? Yeah, you know what? As far as I'm concerned, yeah, back in World War II, yeah, you're getting a fucking 45 pistol in your head, or a high Browning, or a fucking Thompson when you're getting sprayed down like the rest of the fucking pigs, you know, with you. Be lucky you ain't like Mussolini or some higher up, you know, where you get to be, you know, paraded around the streets. I mean, it's like, because at this point, I really don't got any forgiveness or any really like that much. It's like, dude, history has proven this. We've done this in history. And you know what? What do we gotta have a round two? I mean, honestly, is that what it is? Like, is there a round two that is building up? Because the Nazis and those fucking, you know, fascists back in the day were the ones who were the instigators then, and they are now. Did they really just want that? Because I don't think a lot of their loyal followers, you know, like back in the day, are as loyal as they think. I think a lot of them will back out and cower way quicker than they think they are. Especially the loudmouth motherfuckers. A lot of them that are in their basements or, you know, just like, you know, fucking, you know, wasting their fucking, you know, couple hours, you know, drudging their fucking work shit, breaking their back or whatever, like I am too sometimes. It's like, oh yeah, let me just troll some fucking lefty, call me faggots or something. It's like, and let me go on 4chan or, you know, and like, you know, go over there and talk to my little Nazi buddies. It's like, yeah, are you going to be on the front line? Even if you were, maybe you got enough balls to try it. But as soon as shots start going off, you're going to be the first one to run. Because you're a bitch. And most of them are bitches. You got a few loyals. You got a few people that are willing to go for it. But most of them are going to be cowards. I'll let them run. Let them keep running until they have to fucking, you know, hide in the sewers and the fucking, you know, drain pipes, you know, in our fucking cities and shit because they're not welcomed anywhere. As far as I'm concerned, I'll be alright with that too. Like, I really, I'm at a point where I just don't give a fuck. I mean, if it was like that back when, when we were fucking killing and fighting Nazis then and they were egging it on then I'm just waiting for that first punch. Arguably, the gun's in the middle of the room that's been dropped, and now the scramble's already begun. But now, who's going to scramble first for it? Even Vosh from like, his streams and shit on YouTube and stuff, like, he even mentioned this at one point. It's like, yeah, we're kind of at a point where the gun's dropped and everyone's scrambling for it, but like, who's going to grab it first? Like, I mean, because that's kind of where we're at right now. So, I don't know. I'd rather we grab it first versus, this fucking administration, these fascists, despite, the power and influence they got. Because it's draining and weakening and collapsing around them. I mean, how they were talking about, like, Nazi Germany or, like, any, particular, like, era of human history is literally, like, 2025 to 2020, or even, like, 2024 to 2026. Like, that little condensed era is going to be talked about, like, how we talked about, like, the Roaring 20s, or, like, the Great Depression, or, like, the Great War, or whatever the fuck. Like, where it lasted multiple years. Well, now it's, like, within at most, like, a year and a half, at best. So much shit happens at, like, once, basically. It's, like, it's kind of hard, to kind of keep track at this point. Like, textbooks are literally going to be, like, chapters just on a year, let alone, like, multiple years and eras of shit. Like, the Civil Rights Movement in the Vietnam War was multiple years. Like, I think the Civil Rights Movement was, like, at least a decade long, or even longer. And, it's like, yeah, now this shit is happening at more of a rapid pace. I guess there's a pro and con to that. Maybe for good, in some ways, but really bad in a lot in other ways. So, I don't know. It's kind of a little bit of a double-edged sword, on that one. As Brett King likes to say, a double-edged sword situation. You see that there was an armed hostage bomb vest situation in Bakersfield, Cali today at a Chase Bank? No, I didn't. Interesting how these things keep ramping up, and like start. Interesting. I wonder if people are starting to get more inspired by the likes of Luigi or Warehouse Luigi, or I wonder if people are starting to get more inspired and just saying fuck it. Not that I'm saying that's inherently a good thing, because obviously it's not. But as a byproduct, I can't say that. I mean, I can't complain that much. I mean, I do in the sense of, like, the byproduct of it all, but in the sense of, like, why maybe someone committed that, I can't complain too much. It does depend on the factors and context, but, like, I mean, I can understand. It doesn't justify, but I can understand. And honestly, ultimately, I think, that's probably something we should probably, be doing more. But it's just like, I mean, whatever the solution or whatever your, like, outcome is when it comes to understanding something, I mean, it has to be the brass tacks, kind of thing. And, like, really breaking it down and, like, looking at every angle of it, right? Like, because sometimes, yeah, you just have to be like, yeah, no, fuck this. But sometimes you have to be like, yeah, no, if it was in a totally different scenario and environment, maybe that person would be all right. But because of our context of our system's actually more at fault than this person is. Despite, what they did was not justifiable. I understand what they did, but I don't justify it. Right? Like, it's one of those kind of things where it's just like, it kind of does, depend for me a little bit. I mean, so, because, dude, like, our shit is fracturing and it's breaking down. You know what? Like, I don't want to see it break down completely to the point where it's just not salvageable. I think there is, like, I mean, it's like the whole Song of Solidarity Forever. Like, it's one of the last verses of the song. It's like, we build the ashes of the old. For the union makes us strong, right? Like, I mean, it's like, I mean, I kind of had that philosophy, and I grew up here. Cascadia and the PNW. This is my fucking home. I'm not leaving here. I just can't. This is where I live. This is my place. Like, I don't. As I have very certain circumstances, depending on like wealth, mobility, like maybe it could be different, but until then, it's where I'm at, and I'm gonna fight to keep it and fight to at least preserve and defend what it is. And honestly, if it takes doing some like extra shit sometimes, hey, you know what? I guess that's what it has to take. I don't want it to be that way though. I just know that things are pretty radical as fuck now, and it's like, well, I'm just gonna do what I can to invest in my life to make it better. And once it hits the fan enough, I don't know. I'll figure it out then. Hope for the best, expect for the worst kind of shit, right? It says shot against the Megatron. Oh, Karen officially advanced. Oh, with the California thing. All right. Well, I guess there's still some hope, when it comes to these primaries, right? You know what? Actually, I was gonna skip it, but I'm gonna turn this up. Actually, we don't hear David Rovics enough. Ooh, yeah, we'll tell. Gonna burn it down. Corporate terrorists drive them out of town. Feel all the gasoline, pour it on the floor. Light a match, second prayer, and then run right out the door. Burn it down. Uh-oh. We might be terrorists now. Burn it down. You just broke the law. I haven't heard the song in a minute, honestly. Kind of glad that at least, I still have a couple of Rovic songs, on my playlist. Sometimes he is just kind of a vibe. Especially, considering, the heightened things, going on politically. I think, we need to be comfortable with some good trouble. And comfortable with the idea that, like, yeah, people are radical now. People are, like, not accepting what is going on. And if our government is literally just a crime syndicate, then who cares, right? Like, what does it matter? You gotta do what you gotta do. I was even talking to one of my coworkers before, earlier today, about this shit, where it's like, and they were even saying, it's like, yeah, I had my time where I would snaggle some stuff until they patched it. They literally said, it's like, yeah, they patched my fucking methods, bro. They did the patch on the DLC and the updates, and I was like, oh no. I know what you mean, though. But it was because of the self-checkout shit, because a lot of people would literally not check everything out. So they started putting cameras above that shit, hence patching it. So, but I would tell them, be like, they don't always, like completely do that. Because I would like do that a lot, where I'm like getting some stuff. Now grab some beers. I'll check one out, but then I'll grab like the other two that I got in my hand, and I just move them over. And they're, and the cameras don't notice. They just think it's all kind of like one checkout thing because I'm doing, it's not a complete fixed patch. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it also depends on certain places. I mean, it's not advocating anything. I'm just saying that sometimes, there's some shit like that. And you know what? Even if you get some deals and you're like, yeah, this shit isn't on sale, but I kind of want it though. That corporation isn't going to notice it, okay? Let's just put it that way. Notice what? I don't know. You tell me. I don't know anything. Do you? No, you don't. All content satire for YouTube's sake, right? Shouldn't we have? We shouldn't even have to get close to this bad. All we have to is go to be rid of it. Dude, for real, bro. Dude, I mean, honestly, if so much of the working class is getting to this point where they literally, even if they are working together and are workers, are still every so often like, yeah, I do that so often and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I mean, yo. And even a lot of my coworkers are like, honestly, if it wasn't for this pay and if it wasn't so hard to find a better job, I would leave this shit right now, bro. And honestly, I'm kind of like, damn. I'm a little like kind of damn because I kind of like my coworkers though. But so many of them are like, yeah, I'm getting out when I can. I'm like, damn it. I like y'all though. It's like, damn it, no. I like having a good crew, and you're all so good. No, don't do this to me. You know what I mean? And like, fuck. That just means though, I'm getting your numbers, we're getting socials, we're hanging out. Like, yo, I'm not accepting this idea that like, yeah, you're just like you're leaving and I don't get to just like, have your socials so we don't kick it. Like, no, we're doing that. Because that would be unacceptable. Because, like, I mean, I get it. And honestly, like, I would want to move on to myself. I know that for sure. But, like, I'm going to stick with it for at least... Ah! Oh, shit. Got fucking phone. Gravity being a bitch. But, like, at least for me, it's like, I'm going to stick with it for at least a year or so. I mean, especially considering that I have, like, like, oh, wow, what a flip. We're keeping it, though. I love it. But, because, I'm such, like, a guy that likes to commit and also generally, like, kind of be the extra guy a little bit in a sense. Like, I don't know. It's one of those things where, I'm going to stick with it for sure, just on the virtue for now. But, maybe I can, I don't know. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, with so many people that I'm working with are like, I need to get the fuck out, blah, blah, blah. I'm just kind of like, this is not incentivizing me to stick, even though I want to and I need to. Like, don't do this to me. You all are too awesome. And now I'm sitting here like, do I need to think about this? Because now I'm starting to really realize, like, do I need to? Because, like, I don't want to. Like, I like the crew that I work with. A big screw, but like, I don't know. I have to think about this honestly. I mean, because I've only been working there for about a month, so to Shifley. 13, 14, 13, I think. There's people I haven't worked with before, but there is most of them I have though. There's only like 2 or 3 people that I haven't worked with yet though. Can I get a little woof? No. Cash up me $5, maybe I will. Everyone leaves and become the manager by default. Dude, what, you mean a shift lead? Dude, I've seen what the shift lead entails, bro. No, I'm not doing that. Bro. I have to go on the computer and then, like, fucking count out all the money and the sales and bullshit. Dude, I know what that means. No, I'm not. No. Mm-mm. Maybe later down the line. But as it stands right now, no. I mean, I don't even like taking phone calls really, because like most of the time it's usually like, yo, I need to order something, and then I have to get the phone number, and then like do that. But oh my god, and I don't know quite that whole shit. It's it's bitch. I'm shift lead at my Java. Dude, I don't want. Yeah, yeah. I actually unironically rather be manager of Safeway's deli, dude. Knowing that shit, that is unironically, because I actually did some of that shit. Oh, the manager called out, or there's some family emergency. No, there's like 3 call outs. No one else can do managerial shit. I know how to do orders and shit. You know what? Hey, guys, y'all do that. Just if you absolutely need me, I'll be over here. I'm gonna do some orders. Like I know how to do them. Like blah blah blah. And I'll take that order gun and I'll do that shit because I knew how to do it. I mean, with that 9+ years, Safeway and shit, that don't come without knowing some shit. You know what I mean? And I wasn't a manager. I just did because I knew it just needed to be done. And it's like I heard like, yo, don't manager here. Like, can you please at least get one or something? And I'd be like, hey, I know a little bit. Can you please at least just make sure, And then we're doing like blah blah blah. Like there'll be some communication. And I'll just do it. And honestly, why they never pitched that to me, I would never know. Like when it comes to being like an assistant manager, because I probably could have, honestly, with that 9+ years and knowing how to do some of this shit, because I would just do that shit sometimes, because it just needed to be done. But fuck them anyway. They fucked me over, despite, so fuck their ass. Not the union, though. Glad that it wasn't part of the union, and all that shit. But now I'll take that with pride. But I just kind of wish that if the fucking circumstances weren't the way they were, they could have helped out a little more. But it's whatever. Honestly, it had to be done. At this point, I don't even care. It had to be done. It's not like I won't find myself in another union job again. Oh, motherfucker. Come on. Stay balanced, bitch. My day to day.
Barnskap til simra i glass og bjørnek så kom ramla ned. Halleluja! Og jeg svarer ja, og Cindy sa yes, og snart lå vi der godt.
Right on, brother.
Jeg forteller om alt, hur det var å spille hos Norge, hele landet vet jo.
To the me, dog, me, dog.
Jeg trenger ord for en dag, me, dog.
I love the song too much. Shout out to anyone who knows the region, though. City, I can't click that link. You guys send out a telegram or something, my man. I can't click on that. As much as I want to. Actually, oh, fuck. My Wi-Fi phone's in my room. I ain't migrating. I'm already going to migrate to a karaoke spot. Don't let fear hold you back. Hey, I'm warming up my voice, all right? I'm doing karaoke later. I'm actually, not now, but going to wrap it up here soon to go wander off to a little karaoke spot that's like right down the road. Because they do it on Tuesdays. And actually, I might sing that one. I don't know. I'm feeling it. It's just a meme. I can send it. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure all my notifications are wiped out. Because if you send it, I might be able to see the picture. I might be able to see the meme. Good look karaoke. Well, what's my phone charge? Oh, 66%. Damn. I don't know. Now I got the weird urge to maybe potentially stream it. Oh, god damn it. No, it just sent the link instead. Well, I guess I'll have to see that later, Rip. Damn. Have your live streaming karaoke sessions. Actually, if you go back far enough on my streams, like if you look up Ignar karaoke stream, I've done it a bunch of times. Go check it out. Go look them up. I've done it a bunch of times, including with my little boy, my little Zuzu dog, my little Bing Bing. So, check them out. You'll find them. There's a lot of them. 666%. Hell yeah. Well, that's the only way to do it. Or 700 and, or 7,734%. 7734. Put that backwards. Try it again. Ah, damn it. The problem is because I have other fucking Telegram notifications that pop up with yours for some reason. So it doesn't want to show the full pic. It literally just says photo, implying that you have a photo sent to me. But, don't worry about it. I will look at it here in a little bit. Let's see if I get a sack crack and pop a bunch of shit. I did earlier. Ooh. 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 Oh, damn, that felt good. Nice. God damn, that felt amazing. Chunk. You are so stretched out, little Jazzy. Womp. Come here, Chunk. Jazzy up. You stretch me. Look at this little chunk. She's literally just this big old wide honk of thing with this big old butt. Big old butt. And this tiny little head with this barrel of a body. She's got a big old barrel. Jazz, you wanna? Oh, Vito. Hi, buddy. Vito! Oh my god, Vito. What the fuck? Hi, Vito. Hey, buddy. It's like, Onk! No, you can't talk to Jazzy. It must be me. I'm the one you must pay attention to. I'm jealous. You fuck. Oh, look at you, you sweet boy. What are you doing sniffing my elbow? You sniffed my weenus, bro. Oh, look at that face. Look at that face. Oh my goodness. Oh, that happy little face. Oh. Look at that happy little face. Oh. That is just so fucking cute. You can't deny the cuteness. Oh, look at the big potato. Yeah, see, now he's got all the attention. He's all happy. And now he wants to be over there. Really, bro? Really, home slice? Oh, God. Whoa. Helmda. Oh, Jesus Christ. see if we can get Big Head on. Vito. Nope. What about this? Oh my god. Okay, that's fucking insane. Nope. Vito. Okay, that is like some actual Hellhund shit right there. Wait, what up right here? Vito. Oh my god. It's ruling. Oh shit. You disturbed boy. Boy. Vito. Oh my god, those eyes are insane, dude. Oh shit. I somehow accidentally muted myself. Vito. At least he had a cute little chunk queen for contento. Now I got little chunk booty with Vito being over there being jealous. He literally has vampire fucking shit going on. What the hell? I want to suck your blood. I shall suck your blood. Oh, Vito. You boy. Oh, look at that face. Why do you just like plop yourself so hard? Really, girl? Don't look at me like that. Big old booty. Big old booty. She looked at y'all like side-eyed, like, yeah, I got big booty. That's right. Oh, look at that little cute little blip. Oh, that blip. I know this summer is gonna be fucked up, Jazzy. And Vito, I know it's gonna be so bad this summer. We need multiple AC units. We need all the AC units because y'all are like, yeah, look at you. You're on my lap and you're doing this. You're like, Lord of mercy. Babe. Vito's not even on me. He's over here like little piglet over here. God, even my phone, like, damn. Even my phone's warm as fuck. Das ist nicht gut. Nein. Jesse's famous. Oh, she is, and she better be, because she's sweet queen. She is queen. And you know, and we all know, you need a crown. A queen needs a proper little crown on her head.
Queen.
She is queen. Boom. She's queen of all the sweetness.
Trash bucket. She trash monster girl.
She's a little sweet queen, goblin, scavenge, boom. And she deserves a crown that embodies her sweetness as a queen.
I don't want the crown. I want the watermelon.
But she do your for crown. She just want your treat. Oh my god! Ah, you're burying me. Oh my god! Ah, oh the dogs! Oh no! Lord of mercy, my phone! Ah! I got fur all over my face. Oh god! Don't. Oh, yes. Jesus. All the shit flew. I brushed y'all last night and y'all still shit. You're all like shaking and like huffing and puffing so hard right now. And all you do is just go lump chunk as y'all do. To be fair, it's kind of that fucking hot, dude. Dude, I hate how heat rises. Why can't physics be the opposite? Like, can't cold rise instead of heat rise? Can that just, like, you know, be a thing instead? Wouldn't that be better? It's like, oh shit, hot summer fucking day. Fuck. Let me go to the top tower of a building and just, like, get all that cool air because it rises, bro. Like, imagine, bro. Oh no, we gotta bury ourselves like a bunch of fucking naked mole rats, you know, in like the deepest bowels of fucking earth or some shit to fucking get some cool. Ugh. Where the fuck did my hat go? You're all nesting on that shit, are you? I don't even care. Whatever, they're nesting on my hat. The hat has been nested. You know what? Let scientists fucking figure that shit out. Why can't, like, you know, they make cold rise without having AC units and bullshit? Why do we have to bear ourselves like a bunch of mole rats? Here, let's see. Ooh, if I want to do some little karaoke, I want to do a little bit of a. I'll give it a 15 call up. Actually, you know what? 20-minute. 2 hours, 10 minutes in. 2 hour 30 is max. Question is, do I want to stream? You know what? No, I don't really actually have a fucking proper setup for it, though. I mean, I could. I don't know. I have to gauge it out. Nah, I won't. Just because I need to gauge it out. But, I don't know. I suppose I might have a new spot to do that. But I won't do it tonight, though. Next time, maybe. Why didn't stream at the bar a little? Well, I was debating that, and I need to gauge it out first. And all that bullshit, you know? So, I mean, I need to know if the karaoke's even good. And all that bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to see if they got a little foo-foo. At least a little something, like an appetizer or some shit, you know what I'm saying? So, a little that, a little light, a little vitamin R maybe even, you know, then just do a couple songs, just kind of gauge it out. I want to see what the vibe is. I've only been there one time and had a drink where we're outside playing a little like horseshoe a little bit with like, you know, these little beanbag little things that you kind of like, you know, throw around and shit. So, I mean, it wasn't like bad, but it was kind of a dead night when we showed up. So, it wasn't really that. It was fun, but not as fun, just on the virtue that's like not that many people. Not as much social interaction, but it's karaoke night, so might be different. We shall see. The next time I stream, which will be tomorrow, I'll let you know about it. Chazzy, you poor baby. You all need like ice cubes or something. You know what? I sure ironically feel bad for these babies. Y'all like heaving and puffing over here. Huffing and puffing like the big bad wolves you are. You ain't getting treats, you're just getting ice. You're getting ice cubes.
One thing that watermelon is good at is rehydration. The watermelon rehydrate good.
Vito, don't drop your ice cube. Eat you ice cube.
You don't like ice cream, bro. That's kind of different because you don't like
Jesse. None of them are. Oh my god. They're huffing and puffing.
Jesse's trying. Yeah. Get it. Get it.
Here, girl. Get it. Wait, you know what?
You play with it like it's a toy.
Wait.
If you kick it, they'll go after it. Look, see?
Wait. I have an idea.
See, you got it now. You grabbed it. You kick it, they'll go after it. See? Ready?
Hold up.
Ready? What?
Jazzy.
Get.
Vito. Jazzy.
Oh, now he's biting it.
Jazzy. Come here, girl.
What the fuck are you doing? What is that?
Jazzy. Hey, Jazzy.
Just putting syrup on my floor.
Jazzy, you dirt, you fucking blind bitch.
Get it down.
Yeah, over here. Right there. You dumb it! No, I was hoping that would work. Oh.
Vito will take it. But Vito got it. He's like, play with it, though. He's like, play with me, though.
Give me one. There's enough sugar. Ah, no, you dumb. Jeff, Vito. One of you. Come on.
See, if you make it a game, they go after it. You gotta kick it, though.
Get your Jesse, get it. Get Jesse.
Ready, Jesse? Go down the
Go
field.
get it.
What?
Get oh, wow, she
Oh, what? Vito do.
She don't care.
Vito doing it. Vito's crunching it.
See. Well, now you make me clean up because I thought you were going to be a little
Vito, come.
something for
Ready, get
ice.
Ready, boy.
You were like begging for it, girl. Like she was sort of like, and she was like right next to me too.
But she thought it was treat.
I don't know. Well, she's so weird, bro. She's a weirdo. What a little goober. I mean, at least they're chilling, though. Jesse. I mean, you're chilling, but you're not, though. Because keep huffing. Oh my god, you are kind of high as fuck. All this black floof fur. She literally went like, she just did that, dude. What a goof. Just one hell of a haircut. Dude, it's pretty actually hot as fuck. I have my shit in a ponytail and like, dude, I keep my hair off of me. It's hot as hell. Cut me slack. Big yo, boy. I will call you over here, but you're also too hot, and you're like, you just don't care though. Ice, baby. Eat that ice. Good boy. Chop ice. Aww. Get it, Faye, bro. Just poke my eyes. Ow. But I kind of did, but it's just it's shite. I'm not even gonna lie, it is shite. But whatever. It'll get there. It'll change up a little bit. And plus, like I said, it's been hot as fuck, so my shit's all fucking. I mean, look at look at that. I got a unicorn fucking shit going on now. Just because I did that. Actually, it does make me think I could do like some fucking Liberty spikes. Or some crazy like Toonie Chaos Wizard Hawks or something. What the fuck? What is my shit, dude? What is going on with this diabolical absurdity? Absurd. Looks better. It's absurd. What are your thoughts on Genghis Khan? Not that much. Crazy fucking, general that was mastermind, but also kind of crazy and brutal as fuck. With the very, like, gasoline, fire kind of life. Didn't live that long. He's one of those leaders where it's like, after his leadership, it was never going to last long. And that's what happened. That's his cousins, his brothers, like they all compete and fought, for power, after he died, and it just collapsed the empire. John Mongol Gorilla terrorized the Sky Cruise. What? I miss my homeland. That's why I don't want to leave it. So I know I have the same feelings. One in 200 people are descendants of Genghis Khan. It's not Kong the way you're spelling it. It's Khan. Kong. Not Kong. Let's see my previous comment. Oh yeah, you're coming back down later this month. Well, hey, let me know when you're coming down. If I have a day off, let's fucking kick it for a bit, dude. Yeah, Genghis Khan. Or his real name was Temujin. Real historical nuts will know it as Temujin. I didn't know I was in school. Don't worry about it. The only reason why I knew is because my dad was kind of a little bit of a nerd, and he knew about him and even played a game where he would like like play if he could as the Mongols and name himself as Temujin or Genghis Khan and shit. So I kind of knew just because of my dad. So he's a little bit of a nerd for history and shit. And I am too. So don't worry about it. I didn't know that. Cool. Yeah. Well, yeah, because Genghis Khan in the Mongol language literally just means the Great Khan or the Great King. Yeah, that's literally just what it means. Like, Genghis Khan isn't, that's the title of his. That's not actually his name. You know, if anything, it would be Temujin Great Khan or Great Khan Temujin. Or like Genghis Khan Temujin or Temujin, Genghis Khan or something like that. You know, like, because it'd basically be, the Great Khan and his name. Or the Great King Temujin. Something like that. Equivocal of that, basically. Oh, yeah, I've seen the statue. Yeah, it's cool as fuck, dude. I would love to visit Mongolia one day, to be honest. And I remember back in 6th grade, because in my room I found an old little booklet that I made for a project back in 6th grade where we had to like do a study on a country, and I did Mongolia. It's honestly, I need to take a picture of it and or even bring it over and show you guys, because like it's literally like a Mongolian warrior holding like a beheaded like head for like my cover of like the history of Mongolia, and it's this motherfucker like holding a beheaded head of like some other guy or some shit, and all, dude, it's so detailed, it's kind of fucked, honestly. And this is my 6th grade. I gotta show you guys. I can't even explain it. Like, what the hell? But it's definitely one of those things where it's just like, oh shit, it is kind of brutal as fuck. Oh yeah, they would approve. Oh yeah, they would. But like I said, I'll have to show y'all. I have to definitely bring it over, because man, dude, it hit a nostalgia bomb out of nowhere with this shit, bro. Not even gonna lie. Because like that was a fun little project that I did. And honestly, like, it really makes me realize that I just need to get right back into drawing more and shit. I've always like kept like a level of doing that in some degree, but I really need to actually like generally sit down with like, pencil, paper, and just like draw more, at this point. We're becoming so Chinese now. Hey, you know what? I welcome it. Yeah, I welcome it, bro. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to call my friend back who keeps calling me. So, but oh no, he popped in on stream. Hey, what's up, man? I was gonna wrap it up here pretty soon. I was gonna call you up, be like, "Yo, what's up?" But what I do? Since you're in here, call me. Well, give me some time. I will. I'll call you. I'll call you back. You've been trying to call me. I mean, I'll hit you up. I'll see what's up. Unfortunately, it's just never been really the most convenient of times. First time I was at work. Second time I was on my way back from work. And now this time, well, I'm doing this. How you been? Pretty good. Pretty good shit and stuff. I'll tell you a little bit more once we call up and all that. Not that I'm like hiding any details or anything. I mean, it's just been good, Keep up my work grind, Got paid recently and so shit and blah blah blah. Like, things are good. Just kind of keeping my grind right now, because this is pretty much all I'm doing. And plus, I actually generally here pretty soon might get monetized on YouTube too, so I might get a little side hustle and everything. Start, being like, hey, yo, all right, Cash App Plus, memberships, this and that, blah, blah. Like, That might happen here more often too. I might have to actually generally, like every so often be like, all right, I got to chill. Chill time. Oh, Jesse, you chunk. You just nesting all over my leg, you little bean. Maybe cool down, you little girl. Maybe cool down, because you're just been such a little hottie. Little lick licks. You trying to give me lick licks? Little chunk. Little chunk. Oh, chunk. Little sweet baby. Oh. Look at Jelly Vito. You get love too. Going ham sandwich. Oh. Wow. Oh, Lord. I've activated the Vito. Get over here, boy. Oh. Vito doesn't even know. Oh, my Lord. You don't even know what to do. Oh, Lord. He's fighting. He's wrestling and he's fighting. Tossing Vito in the mosh pit. Oh. Oh my God, I heard your gut just like makes so many sounds that I don't even know if I trust you. You might unleash some shit out of your gut, bro. Wow. Oh, you big old boy. You big old butt. You're about to cause a lot of chaos. It had to be done. You know it had to be done, Vito. There's so much negative energy that would have been caused if you just went over there. You know it. At least I'm not like your puppy. I'm just like, and just like destroy you, bro. I'm just like, yeah, nope. You're over here now. Just saying. Just saying. Don't give me that dirt fuck face. You think that's gonna like win extra bonus points? It's not. In fact, it's actually degrading points for me, Vito. I'm more awake than he was yesterday. Because he like was passed out pretty much like all night last night. They were all with me with their river dog ass fucking scents with me last night. And they were just like they were just straight out. And now they're huffing puffing. Look at this. I'm also kind of wondering, like, man, is it really that hot? Jazzy. She's huffing puffing. And he huffing puffing. His beans. Vito. See? He wants to just sit there and just be like, I'm content. But he can't be. It's chunk. Jazzy. Why are you perking your ears up, Vito? Jazzy. Jazzy, right? You poor bean. Are you overheated? No. I think you all want Poppy's room. I think that's what they want. I think they want to cool down. And I don't blame them. I'm not gonna lie, it actually is kind of hot as fucking this like shit. I'm not gonna lie. I might need something like Jesus Christ. Just a portable one for my room and in here. Because goddamn, bro. Jesse, you chunk. Vito Petito. Over there huffing, puffing. All anxious like chilling, puffing though. You know what? I know what will get them in the ice cubes. Ice cube in the water. You want ice cube? Ice cube? You want an ice cube? Jesse's like paying attention, but she doesn't know if she wants it or not. It's like, you want an ice cube? Ice cube? Water and ice cube? Oh, she's tilting her head. She's kind of trying to understand it. Vito, you just knocked over the speaker. You hoe. You want water and ice? Ice and water? Ice water? Oh, he gave me paw. Oh, you good boy. Ice water? Ice water? Oh, I think that's probably what they want. You know what? Let's do it. Your dog love ice cubes. She crunched those mofos. Well, none of our dogs do that. Not even my dog does that. Well, I might want to put my phone in here for. I'm not even gonna lie, because dude, my phone's hot as shit, dude. Sheesh. Yeah, look at our freezer. Look at that freezer. Embrace the freezer. I love the freezer. Oh my god, that cooled my phone down so hard. You don't even realize. All right. Where's the water bowl? Here. Want some ice water? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. You savages. Oh my god, they really want that water so bad. I'm putting all these cubes in here, bro. I got all the cubes. Dude, so many of these cubes are melting already. Those mini cubes are, oh my god. Yeah, they need this. Beans. I know you want ice water. Ice agua. Drink ice agua. Agua. Drink your water. Water. Drink the water. Go. Vito. Jazzy, water. What the fuck is this? But Jazzy, water. Why are you sneaking so hard? What are you doing? Jazzy, what are y'all doing? Water. Ice water. You fucks. What? Vito, what are you doing? Get over here. Water. Drink the water. Do I have to command you to drink water? Seriously? Water. Water. Drink the water. Wow. Wow. I give up. Wow. I tried. I was like, hey, yo. But no. I can't. That's a hot freezer action right there. I tell you what. I know, right? And those dogs don't even want it, even though they're like literally hyperventilating over there. I'm trying to look out for their health, and they're like, nah, fuck that. Actually, I'm scared. I'm going to cage. Little goobers. Little dorks. Anyway. But you know what? I think I'll kill the last little bit of this little Tokusuki right here, and like I said, try out a little camera spot while I have some time. At least I know that spot don't close until 2:30, so got plenty time. But hey, you. Let's call it good for now. For the meantime, until, of course, that next time. So you can't stay here, but you don't have to go home. So find a little space to find out a little fun, love, and all that shit. Unless it is home, then go home. But till then, peace the fuck.